Hey guys, tomorrow we have our first rodeo of the 2025 season. Yay. And so today we're getting ready and we're going to get both horses a massage. Chester is still hurt, but he is going to come with us to hang out so we can keep an eye on him and keep him with Dakota. They can be all relaxed and ready, and then Dakota will run tomorrow. Okay, so here is Dakota getting his massage. She's starting kind of at his TMJ. He normally has quite a bit of tension here, so she's going to work on that and get it to loosen up. So what I want you to look out for while he's getting his massage is if you see him licking or chewing or yawning. Those are all signs of release, and so he is releasing that tension and he is relaxing and really enjoying his massage. So definitely look out for all of those signs during this video. She's going to work his full body, so you're going to see that. And we did decide to hold off on Chester's massage. He had gotten one the week before, so we wanted to wait on him to get his the week when we got back after the haul. So that's why I said that in the beginning, but we decided to hold off. So you are going to watch Dakota get his massage, and then Malia will talk to you some about what she is doing.
Sometimes makes you scratch the right.
So I don't know if I told you, they have a series of muscles that go all the way around the ear called the auricular muscles. And so they build up a lot of tension, and sometimes that causes a lot of face issues with horses. Because if you think of, if you think about it, think about how much they move their ears during the day.
Constantly.
It's constant, even if it's just to hear or to flick, just kind of, So I have a tendency to get a lot of really tight ears, believe it or not. That's not the muscles you would think of, on a horse. You think of these big muscles, but the auriculars are really big. So right here at the base of this masseter, he's got a spot and he's not real happy about it, so I'm just holding really light pressure. And sometimes they'll come into it, and then sometimes you have to go do something else and come back to it, or just do a different movement like this right here. And I find that we call this vibration. Sometimes it works because it kind of makes them go, oh, what's going on? And they don't think about the actual spot. On the end there. And I suspect I thought this TMJ might be a little more sticky, but we'll see. There we go. I don't know if y'all can. I felt that slide. Can y'all see the difference? I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of at a weird angle. Oh boy.
Is that good?
So see now when he chews, you could see this. Yeah. See, there's a little spot right here that you can massage, and then you go in through the side of the mouth, and that's something that you can do too, like when you go to run. I call it fish hooking. That is not the proper name for this movement, but you can go in and you just kind of massage, and then right here here's your TMJ, and right here at the base of this, you'll feel it. And you can just right in there. And I felt this literally like a widening. So, okay, we're gonna leave you alone there we'll move up to your ear. You like that.
You did like it.
You did like the ear.
It's like, I love it.
Some love it and some hate it. Depends on the horse. And I can tell which ones were ear twitched as young horses. As soon as you walk up, you're like, People will be like, I don't know, he's just always been really funny about that ear. And I'm like,
somebody grabbed that ear.
Somebody grabbed his ear.
Yeah. I always feel like when I see it, I'm like, that is kind of aggressive.
So this right here gets really tight on your running horses, and also gets tight on gaited horses. But this ligament that runs down through here is thick, and this is called the nuchal ligament. A lot of people are like, oh, that's where their backbone is, but it's not. We all know the backbone really goes.
Yeah, which kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, kind of like this. The seven's hid behind the scapula, and then goes on up, right? So this nuchal ligament, though, gets a lot of tension. And it's the one that gets really overdeveloped in areas when you have horses that are cushianoid.
Okay.
But his actually feels really good. He's got a few little lumps down here, but I think it feels good.
Where he stayed, he got a lot of hemp and different things on sore spots after running the season.
That makes a lot of difference. I'm getting very sleepy. It's very sleepy.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Rose
Little snack.
I'm gonna get you a snack. He's like, and this has been on the ground, I'm not eating that. Because I am a diva.
I do have some little alpha.
So, I think I've told you guys before, but maybe not. So, horses have stress points, kind of like the textbook. Yeah, he's going right. Textbook stress points all along their body. So, for instance, like there's one here, here, and here that makes a triangle, and then the same here. But that doesn't mean every horse has the same amount of stress level. They don't carry the same stress load as every horse, obviously. But we always try to hit those, and then, you know, they can have other ones that are not necessarily in our text material. Softening as I go down the
Do you feel
vertebra.
them like kind of involuntarily kind of twitch.
Yeah, no, you can. That absolutely. That's 100%. So you'll actually feel the muscle start to soften. And sometimes you'll feel little tremors. Sometimes there'll be twitching. I've actually seen muscles start spasming. One of my regular clients, when I work on her horse's complexus, it causes her jaw muscle, and she actually has really bad TMJ issues. And she was really, really tight through the pole also, and was a suck back problem. Like, she would suck back when she first got her. So fortunately, amazing chiropractor worked on her and worked on her monthly, and then I come in behind her and work on her. But when I work the muscles up through through the complexus here, without fail, it causes this whole jaw to just spasm.
My camera decided to overheat, but she worked his full body. He had no back soreness. His hind end looked really good, which was awesome. So he was super relaxed and feeling good after his massage. And now it's the next day, and it is time to grab the horses to load them up to head to Marshall, Texas, which is about 5.5 hours away from us. So it's really not a bad haul. We've definitely gone way further, so this feels really close. So I'm gonna get his fly mask on. They always have hay bags in the trailer, so I want to make sure their eyes are protected with the fly mask because we do put the windows down for him. So I'm gonna get his Hot Head Stalls fly mask on, and then his Dr. Pepper halter that is also from Hot Head Stalls on. He has his fly boots on already, so he is all set and ready to go. So I'm just pulling him out of his pasture. We will fix his hair before I run, I promise. Okay, I promise. So here I am getting him out of his pasture, and we are going to go get him into the horse trailer. Okay, we have made it to Marshall, Texas, and it is almost time for our run. So I'm going to get my Beamer out of my tack room, and we are going to use it on Dakota before I tack him up. So I already brushed him off a little bit, and now I'm going to throw my Beamer blanket on. So this helps improve circulation. It helps him relax before our ride. It just does quite a bit. It is pimp therapy, so I like to use it before or after we ride. Today I'm using it before. So I'm going to throw it on there, get it started, and I think I put it on the second setting. So it's not the longest setting, but it's just kind of right in the middle. And I'm going to get that band on so he doesn't get his blanket off. And while that is going, I'm going to get the cuffs for his legs. They do the same thing, just on his legs. So we're going to get those on. And look, I know that light is horrible. It bugs me so much, but we're just going to have to deal with it. It is super bright. So I'm going to get those cuffs on his legs. So they're going to help improve his circulation down there, help him get warmed up and ready to go, and just help his relaxation before our big little performance here. So you can see I'm all dressed and ready. So as soon as this is done, we will tack up. But while it is running, we are going to re-braid his mane because he got a few of my braids out like he always does. So there's a look at his fit. I'm going to make sure the blanket is where it needs to be, and then I'm going to start brushing his hair. So I use a wet brush that is for people, but to me it works really well for the horses. It doesn't yank as much hair out, so I just really like that. And I'm going to do just some simple braids here. I think I just do 2. He had gotten my little braids out So I am just redoing them really quick while that beamer is going. And I use these super cute little pink elastics, but I love them because they're fairly thick, but they break really easily. So when you go to get them out, they don't yank out a bunch of hair, and they're not hard to get out. They really just snap and come right off, or they snap on their own. Or Dakota snaps them, obviously. So I really, really like those. I have no idea what brand they are or where I got them, but they are cute and pink, and I think they look good on him. And I think I'm going to run him in some pink boots tonight because y'all have been really wanting me to buy those, and I finally found some. When the beamer was done on the front, I put them on the back. There's my saddle, and it's time to Jonesboro, Arkansas. Here is our first run together since June, so it has been so long, but we are ready to go. I let him go from the back, and he came flying in. This is a really nice small arena. I wanted to just kind of keep my hand down and have a smooth run. That was literally my only goal. I didn't expect too much. Like I said, had not run him in months, but we did end up placing, so I was super proud of him. 14.17. And I made sure to pet him really good on the way out. Okay, we had our run in Marshall last night. We were the second fastest time in our perf, and right now after slack, which was like 40 something people, we are sitting 5th with 1 perf left to go. So I'll definitely take that for our first run back. I was happy with it. Now the next day we are in Pilot Point, so we are going to go to the NFR party for Emily Beisel and Leslie Smalago. So I'm going to bring you with me. It's my little awkward angle fit check. You'll see more of it later, I think. But let's go to the party. In Vegas too. Somewhat of a fit check. Here is a look at a lot of the super cool saddles that were on display at the party, and it was super nice to meet a lot of y'all. So if you came up and said hi to me, thank you. It was super nice to meet you. There's a look at Leslie Smalago's saddle. So this was made for her for the NFR. So you're going to see it on the Cowboy channel for sure. And there's Emily meeting a lot of you guys and just signing autographs and having some really nice conversations. There's Leslie doing the same, and there's a look at Patty's super awesome and super gorgeous barn. So this party was super fun. It was very nice. There was live music, lots of good food. It was super fun, so I was super happy that I got to go and meet everybody and talk to everybody. So thank you so much, Master, for having me, and I was super thankful I could take a lot of these cool videos so you guys can see and come with me. So I hope you enjoy the little clips from the party, and I want to wish Leslie and Emily good luck at the NFR this year. It was super cool to get to have a party for them and celebrate them before they go to Vegas.
Oh shoot, man. That ain't even working.
Here is a good look at some of those gorgeous master saddles. These saddles would make an amazing Christmas gift. They start at 15 pounds. They're super light. Like you saw, that guy was able to bench press them, or whatever you would call that. I don't think that's right, but you know what I mean. I will put how to order down below. These are super high quality saddles. You started. Velocity, I don't have a hat. Velocity brand halters has sent us this halter, so we are going to unbox it and see what it looks like, and then we are going to go try it on. It is a really nice full leather halter, but it has that rope around the nose, which Chester kind of needs sometimes, especially right now when he's on stall rest. So it has this really pretty dark leather, and then it has the rope here that goes around his nose. And my favorite part on this side, it has his little nameplate. So it has his registered name on it. So it says on a French bound jet. I think it's gonna look so good on him. I like that the lead rope can kind of slide around on that rope, and it looks like it'll be really comfortable for him, especially once we get it broken in. So let's go try it on. Okay, now we are going to try on that halter, and it is several days later because of movie magic. But we're going to go try that halter on Chester, and you can hear him totally behaving in the background. So we are going to do a little try on with him. It is completely leather on... Okay. It's completely Why are you stressed? Completely leather, except for the lariat. That's going to be a noseband. A noseband for him, which he needs because he's been on stall rest for almost 2 months and he's going insane, obviously. So it has his nameplate on it. It's super cute. Very nice, good leather. They have very many options, so you don't have to get the lariat noseband. You could do a full leather halter. You could do a full leather halter, or they have a little black rope option that's not quite as, I don't want to say harsh, but not quite as intense as the lariat would be. Do you want to try it on? Are you ready? I think he's ready. You have to get your head inside. I think we're going to have to loosen this one before we'll see. Look at you! That actually is about right. It's a little maybe. So there it is on him. It says on a French-bound jet because that's his full legal name. And it looks very pretty on him. I feel like this leather really complements him. Where are you going? And I have the noseband for when he acts a fool, like you've been doing recently. But it's very pretty, very high quality. I really like how it looks on him. It feels really nice, and I can tell it's gonna last me a really long time. So I'm gonna put a QR code up for you guys if you wanna order one. The name is Velocity Brand. They're on Facebook. Super easy to find, and they make some really cool halters. So thank you to Velocity Brand, and Chester says thank you for sending him this super pretty halter. Okay, now flashback to the KB Ranch. So this is where we went after Marshall so they could stay in, well, near Pilot Point while we went to the Master Saddles party. So here I am turning Dakota out, and he's getting a nice stretch and roll, and he's just feeling really good after his run. They had these really nice big turnouts we could use, so that was super awesome. We are at the KB Ranch in Aubrey, Texas, and we are going to take Chester to the saltwater spa.
would think so. Gotta get your feet cleaned out, Chester. Okay. Maybe he'll get a little taller.
Gonna bring her fish?
Oh, he's gonna see the cow.
There's all sorts of things. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Come on. We're not going in that one. We're going to go in this one. He's like,
Yeah.
come on, Bubba.
Yeah, this one might be a little tighter than the one he was in. Like it's thinner.
Yeah.
And you know, it was glass on the side, so.
I thought you really didn't like that.
We didn't document all that drama. Yeah, look at him go.
He's a rock star.
Look at him.
The saltwater spa is super cool, and I really wish I had access to one around home. But the water is about 32 degrees, so it's almost freezing. It goes up almost to their stifles, if not to their stifles. So it's really good. It's like cold hosing, but so much better. I could never cold hose this cold or this well and get everything. So because his leg was inflamed, this is going to be super awesome for that. It's really going to draw out that inflammation, and the cold water will really help with the inflammation. So it's just going to be really good for him. He's kind of a big old chicken, so he didn't love getting up into it, but it actually didn't take that long. It wasn't too bad, and we got him in here and he was doing good. He got lots of treats and lots of reassurance that he wasn't going to die. So he ended up having an okay time, and he did end up taking a nap, which is super nice. So I think he enjoyed it. We do not turn the bubbles on for him. He is too terrified of those, but he does really like just that cold water, and that's really all he needs. You can check the timer.
Still got a little time left.
He survived.
My legs are so cold, they're shivering now. Okay.
Now that he has survived the saltwater spa, we are going to get him undressed and get his tail undone so he can go back To his stall, he did really, really well. He did better than the last time he was in a saltwater spa, which would have been back in April, I think. So it's been a minute. Like I said, I really wish I had access to one all the time, but I do not. And he got lots of good scratches because he loves them so much, like literally so much. He does his lip and it really stretches out for you to scratch him all the time. So it's one of his favorite things on the whole planet. So I'm really happy that I was able to get him in there so I could help reduce that inflammation in his foot. And now we are going to have Master Saddles check my saddle fit on Dakota just to make sure everything is looking good and is still doing good. You'll hear us mention a little bit about some back soreness that is from several months ago, not recent at all. His back is doing great now. She is also going to talk a little bit about how to check saddle fit. Yeah, and if he needs anything else. And I kind of thought about a spine relief maybe for him.
I would probably do a spine relief for him. But,
you would?
Well, this saddle technically is all open through here.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's the V here, because Marcia puts the tunnel in a main way if you love. But you want to have about 3 fingers here, a little extra is fine. Now when you go through here, I wouldn't want any more room than that, otherwise it's going to dump forward. Yeah. And this is a 7, right?
Yes.
See, we're good there. We want to make sure here that this isn't digging in or hurting, so we can like swipe there. You can swipe here pretty nicely. And then when you get this up with your pads that's about there,
yeah.
I think this is a good fit for him. I wouldn't change this fit.
Yeah.
Now, what pad do you like to use? Do you have a sponsored pad with
I've been running in that white one. I just grabbed that one because it's the only other one I have.
Let's just look at the 5-star.
That's one I'm doing.
Well, it used to be they wanted to put a housing development there.
Yeah, they're putting them everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, every time I see these big ranches for sale, I go, oh no.
It'll be in some houses.
Clean your saddle up, sis.
No, it's okay.
I just saw that spot over there.
You should see my saddle. It's a good thing Marcia doesn't see my saddle. This is Rodeo.
That's what I was going to say. It'll just wipe right off. It's just dirt. Bless you.
Texas got me.
You're good.
Okay.
I would not change anything.
I just wanted to double check.
No, and I think that was caused from here. It's just like us when you compensate.
The back. Yeah, the soreness. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
And then if you want the spiny, see this is spinies from here all the way back. It's open. So, but if you want to open this up, you can. But he's not having. Where when he got sore, was it kind of right in the middle, right where your booty is, or was it back?
It was kind of like back here, I think. And we X-rayed it and everything.
He's fine.
It was like maybe he said just to stretch his back in case you kind of see.
And I would do that, and you always want to get him to do this.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do that.
Yeah. But just if you can just part of your routine, get him to
get him to arch.
And sometimes it's just, he's like, oh, what are you doing, lady?
It's like, where did you come from?
But just get him to do that and pick himself up. You get covered.
I'll feed him some treats later since he kept trying to smile for her.
Yeah. He wants some treat. He's got to smell everything.
That's the alfalfa he does like on the ground.
Yeah, no, he does
he
like
likes
that
that.
alfalfa better. I'm going to buy some of that.
Dakota is very picky about his alfalfa. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I was glad to take you along with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!